Hey, what's happening, y'all out there? This your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound. He is back. It's going down. It's kind of late, but I'm just getting at y'all. We want to talk about the Andre Ward, Arthur Abraham post-fight. Sorry it took so long for me to get this up here. I had a lot of people emailing me actually wanting to get my opinion on what I thought happened, so here it is. Pretty much it happened as I predicted it. Andre Ward, easy victory. It was kind of the obvious. I mean, of course, you know, they're going to try to blow up the fight as if it was going to be competitive, but I knew, the moment that fight was going to happen, I know pretty much it was just going to be Andre Ward all night. For the people that didn't watch it, let's go over some punch stats for you. You know, you guys catch up on it. Andre Ward, 178 total punches out of 444 thrown. Abraham, 158 out of, 333. Jabs were totally Andre Ward. I mean, the power punches, I think Abraham landed more power punches than Ward, but that it really doesn't matter. Totally outboxed Andre. From the opening bell, outboxed Arthur Abraham. Like I said, just like I predicted, wasn't a very hard fight to predict. I mean, Arthur Abraham, as of late, has just been pretty much a punching bag. I think, to be honest, I think the top echelon fighters are starting to figure out the formula to beat Arthur Abraham. You just keep him in that boxed up frame defense with, you just open up and he's a pretty easy victory. Arthur Abraham says he loves Mike Tyson, that Mike Tyson's his idol, but he doesn't do anything to fight in the realm of Mike Tyson. He doesn't even, if you have an idol, obviously try to take some things off that idol. He doesn't even show anything in the light that he tries to train or tries to do anything technical like a Mike Tyson. He doesn't have the boxing skills, to compete with like an Andre Ward or a Durrell or any good boxer that has some movement and that throws volumes of punches. Anyone that throws volumes and has a decent amount of pop is going to give Arthur Abraham problems. And I think that slowly, he's lost 3 out of his last 4 fights. I think slowly the blueprint is out on Arthur Abraham. And that was exactly why I picked Andre Ward to win easily. I actually made money on the fight. That's how confident I was. But Andre Ward totally outboxed Arthur Abraham. Not much to say at all. So this post-fight is going to be really short. I think Andre Ward personally is going to win this Super 6. I've said that from the beginning. He's just too crafty. Doesn't have the best chin, and honestly, I don't think there's anyone in this Super 6 that could really test it. And no one really left. Carl Froch got decent power, but he's kind of a sloppy boxer at times. He's not really all that technical. And Glenn Johnson, I think he's just a little too old for Andre. I think Andre's going to sweep. He's just going to take the rest of the Super 6. So if you guys want to throw some money on Andre. Barring, a flash knockout, which I don't really see happening. But a touch back on Arthur Abraham, I think he really needs to go back and retool himself and really change up his strategy, because the strategy in the last couple fights have not worked. The Durrell fight, he was losing it before he got DQ'd. The Carl Froch fight was he lost that unanimously. Then the Andre Ward fight, he lost that unanimously. He kind of goes into this shell of almost being, I don't know how many people out there that are listening to this have actually boxed, guy box. And when a guy goes into a shell and he doesn't do anything, it's pretty much like a punching bag. It's like a free punching bag in the ring that moves a little bit. So, yeah, good fight. That's my post-fight analysis. Nothing too great, just for, like I said, a few people out there wanted me to put something up, and that's just my honest opinion. Ward won it easily. I knew he would. It was an easy call. Outboxed him, out technicaled him. It doesn't even a word. If I said it right, it's all right. Like I said, it's late. Outboxed him, outfought him, outsmarted him, outwitted him. Just overall, just outdid him. And like I said, I think Andre took to school those last 2 fights he saw with Froch Durrell, and kind of, because he's a smart fighter, kind of took to school the formula on beating Arthur Abraham. And I think a lot of fighters from now on will take to school the formula beating Arthur Abraham. It's not hard. It's pretty obvious. So there you have it. Andre Ward, and like I said, I do believe he will sweep the rest of the Super Six. And by the way, let me just make my comment on the Super Six. I think it is a stupid tournament. I really do. It's a 4 or 5 year tournament. It's just dumb. And they should have had like a one shot elimination tournament similar to like the Bernard Hopkins, Felix Trinidad, William Joppy tournament back in the day. That was more legit. It wouldn't have took so damn long for them to finally get a winner. And, you know, so many belt changes and so many different wins and losses and this and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, they said there's going to be one guy reigning supreme, and actually at the end of the day, it's going to be a little bit of confusion. So, whatever. But anyways, nonetheless, Andre Ward's going to sweep this Super Six, and I don't see any of the other guys that are going to be fighting Froch. Not even going to mention their names, because like I said, I think Ward's just going to take this thing. But that's it. That's all I got to say about this fight. It was a pretty clear-cut victory, easy, and that's all I got to say. Everybody have a good night.